Have you ever wondered how regular folks like you are making their first 1000 USD and even up to their first 10,000 USD and 100 grand per year, leveraging their smartphone and an active internet connection? And the crazy thing is that these people are just like you, and anybody can be able to do this with just an active internet connection and your smartphone or a laptop. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through how I've been able to make more than 5 figures on the internet from affiliate marketing by recommending digital products on the internet, which anyone can easily do this without having any experience or even being at it for a long time. So in this video, I'm going to break down the process for you so you can be able to get started and also discover how you can be able to make your first 1000 USD in the next 30 to 60 days with affiliate marketing by recommending products that people are already interested in buying on the internet. Be sure to stick through to the end of this video not to miss out on any bit of strategy I'm going to be sharing with you that can actually help you to build a successful online business so you too can actually start making more money on the internet, and even to the point where you can quit your 9-to-5 job and do this full time, just like me and hundreds and thousands of people are currently doing on the internet. All right, let's dive into it. What you can see in here are some of the results I've been able to generate from recommending all those people's products on the internet. And the cool thing is that anybody can also be able to do the same thing. And if you stick through to the end of this video, you're going to also get to understand what are the systems, what are the structures, and how can you also be able to start generating results like this and making commission as much as $500 every month, even up to $1,000 every month, even up to 10 grand per month on the internet. These are some of the results I've been able to generate all from recommending all those people's products on the internet. And if you stick through to the end of this training and this video, you too can also get the same result and outcome on the internet, leveraging just your smartphone and an active internet connection. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Stereotypreneur, and this channel is all about helping you build a profitable online business with affiliate marketing and also showing you how you can be able to generate consistent lead and sales to your digital products so you can be able to make more sales and generate more revenue from the internet, from the comfort of your home, from anywhere around the world. Be sure to subscribe. We create fresh videos every week to help you do just that, so you too can also start making an extra income from the comfort of your home, leveraging affiliate marketing and leveraging. So guys, seeing those results is awesome, and knowing that you too can also get the piece of the pie is awesome. But how exactly does it work, and how can you get started with your own affiliate marketing business today? So as you might have heard or might have seen or know by now, is that this is actually a referral kind of business, in the sense that you are going to be a middleman between the company and their targeted audience. So every business out there need customers and potential customers, people that are going to buy their products and services. And with the aid of the internet and the aid of social media, influential marketing, and everybody having a platform where they could easily share their voice, their interest and passion, what it actually does is increase the opportunity for these businesses to be able to team up with regular folks like you and I, where they have an audience of people who are interested in the products and services they're currently offering. But those people do not know them yet, but those people knows us. So this is where the term affiliate marketing becomes a thing, because I discovered that this company is selling the products which can actually help its targeted audience, but then this company do not have access to this targeted audience. Now they might run hard, they might do different strategies to get access to those people to see their products and services, but they cannot be everywhere at the same time. So that being said, they formulated the strategy that since we can be everywhere at the same time, there are people where they have this audience, there are people where they have this interest in these products and services, or there are people who have already tried our products and services and they have seen the results from doing that. What if we could partner with these people for them to refer and give out the word, spread the good news of our products to other people, and when people actually purchase from those persons, they're going to earn a commission for doing that. And that was what brings about the whole concept of affiliate marketing, if that makes sense. So what you can see, these are the third party companies. This is you in this case, which is going to mean you need to have an audience, because this is why they are partnering with you, because they feel the people that need their product are already in contact with you. So if you can be able to give positive reviews and positive things about them to those people are also going to be interested in checking out this product. And when people check out this product and actually purchase it, you're going to get a commission for doing that. Now the commission percentage is going to be dependent on the type of product you're selling and the type of audience you're sending the traffic to, and how you go about your strategy and the business in general. So there are so many things that actually affect or influence the amount you could possibly earn as an affiliate. Now the first thing we're going to have to figure out when we start going through the system is, first of all, what are the companies you can be able to partner with, because there are so many companies out there, tons of companies that are willing to pay you big bucks for your time. But there are things you have to put into consideration, which is how do I get access to this product and how do I even build an audience, because this is the first thing they need from you. If you have no audience, they're not going to be interested in you. So in a couple of seconds from now, I'm going to walk you through some of the audience I've been able to gather on the internet that was responsible for the result I just showed you. Because the whole affiliate marketing process and strategy is actually a traffic and a lead generation strategy for these companies. Because if you could give them access to those new customers, what you're doing is cutting down the effort of them running ad and trying to get access to those people for their product and services. So that being said, the first thing you're going to need is you have to find a way to build your audience. Now, the audience have to be relevant to the product you want to sell and partner with as an affiliate. So if you don't have any currently, some of the things you want to do is check out some of your personal interests, some of the things you're currently going through, or some of the challenges you're facing and need help in solving that. Because once you figure that out, it makes it becomes a lot easier. Because the thing is that you want to have fun while going through this process, and this is why they are partnering with influencers and people who already have a huge social media following on the internet. Because this is something that is fun for them, this is something they're already doing, and this can be a means for them to be able to monetize their audience, their interest, and their passion by partnering with those companies, if that makes sense. If it does, be sure to let me know. Speaking of influence, you absolutely want to figure out what you're passionate about and stuff you can see yourself doing for a long time, the topics you're interested in. Now, for example, I'm in the business opportunity and the make money online space. The reason why I got started into that niche was because back in college, this was stuff I was very passionate about, because I was searching for ways to be able to complement my income so I can take care of my business and myself on campus. So at that point, this was a challenge I was facing, which was how can I be able to make more bucks from my dorm room on campus? How can I be able to support myself on college? What side also can I be able to do? So at that point in time, that was the problem I was actually facing. So when I discovered the whole process of affiliate marketing and how I could be able to also help other people who were facing that problem to get rid of that problem, and by doing that also help myself get rid of that problem, it was the greatest news ever, and why I jumped into that space. Now, yours might be an health related issue. Maybe you have been struggling with a serious weight loss problem for a long time, and maybe of recently you've come across some product that are actually helping you to get rid of that weight loss problem. Now, what you can do is you can also partner with those products and start building an audience by spreading the word of the good news of that product and how it's actually help you to lose a couple of pounds, so you're not looking sexy and more better, which is also going to help other people also do the same for themselves. So what we're doing in this case is that we're being the middleman between the product those people want and the company that has the product those people want. But first, we have to choose a niche and a problem which we're going to focus on, so we can build an audience around that problem. Now, for my case, I did that with the make money and the business opportunity niche, because that was a problem I was facing and that was a problem I was trying to solve, and buying products and services and resources on the internet to try to get rid of that. And when I started getting the results and the momentum I want in my business, that was when I focused on that niche, so I can also help people who also have that problem by sharing the stories, the strategies, and how I was able to also get the momentum and the result I've been able to get on the internet. Now, you might be a passion and a hobby interest, because there are so many products out there that you could be able to partner with. But the first thing is you want to figure out the problem you can see yourself solving for the next 2 to 3 years, because as I said earlier, this is not going to be a get rich quick scheme. You have to take action, you have to invest into yourself, and you have to be willing and open to learning new things so you can be able to become successful with it. Now, once you figure out the niche you want to serve, maybe the weight loss niche, maybe you want to go through the business opportunity and make money online space like I am, or maybe you have an interest on a hobby you're already passionate about, then the next you want to do is that we want to figure out what platform we want to build that audience around. So, because as I said earlier, the reason why they partner with you is because you already have access to those people which are already in your audience. Now, to build those audience, you can now go into social media marketing. So this is when we start creating content. Now, you've seen TikTok people creating short form content like how to make 1000 USD every month, or how to make an insane amount of money in a short period of time, or how to lose weight, or how to do XYZ, the done for you and the do it yourself tutorials and all of those stuff. When these people are creating content in those social media platforms, which can be YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and even Instagram. They're trying to gather that audience around that platform, around them, so that they now have an audience of people who are interested in solving that problem. Because if you do not have an audience, you cannot be able to send and refer people to those products. So you have to find an hub where you can gather those people who have those problems, who are going to also resonate with you. This is where you have to find something you're passionate about and something you can see yourself talking about and doing for the next 2 to 3 years, if that makes sense. Now, the next thing you want to do after building that audience, you want to also stick with your strength. If you're good at writing, you want to maybe think about sticking with Facebook. If you're good at video and creating content and communicating with people, maybe you might think about sticking with YouTube or even the short form content. If you're fun and you can find a way to get people excited, maybe you might do some short form videos and all of those stuff to get your message out here. But it have to be targeted to the problem this company is already solving. Now, once you figure out the problem you intend to solve and build an audience around, now we can now go search for those companies and those products who are currently solving those problems for those audience, if that makes sense. So to do that, there are different ways to get access to this company, and this is going to be a 6-part series where I'm going to walk you through exactly step-by-step process how you can get started with your own successful online business affiliate marketing. So this first part is going to be the intro to how it all works. Now, after building your audience, the next thing you want to do is you want to start gathering this audience into an audience you own, which is when we go into the email automation system. Now, you're building your audience on social media platform, let's say on Facebook or on YouTube. People are starting to like your content, you're having more subscribers, you're having more friend requests and followers on this platform. The next thing you can do is to start gathering those audience into an email and into a list you actually own. Because the thing is that when you're building an audience on social media platform, you have no access to those people. You are at the mercy of the social media platform, and anything can happen at any time. They can decide to disable your account for any reason or whatsoever, and the audience you build is going to get lost. And this is crazy, and this is stuff that actually happened to me, and this stuff that also happened to other marketers in the space. And this is where safeguarding your audience by actually building an email list and moving those people to the email list is actually one of the best strategies you can do as an affiliate or as a digital marketer. And we'll talk more about this stuff in this channel. So if you're new in here, be sure to subscribe so not to miss out on any of this type of content when it comes to building successful online business. Right, so this is the system. You are a middleman within the third-party companies. You have to build an audience because this is what you're interested in. After building those audience, you have to safeguard those audience so they are within your possession and where you can communicate with them effortlessly. And to do this, this is where we go into the email automation system, where you want to send them into a page where you can capture their contact and you can forward more marketing messages to them, more one-on-one based without having to go through the mercy of any social media platform or the algorithm of those platforms, if that makes sense. So this is a successful affiliate system, and this is a system that can actually help you get started also with your online business, if that makes sense. Alright guys, let's go through some real-life example of how this actually work. So the first example is going to be in the weight loss niche. So what you can see, this is actually a YouTube channel by Garage Strength. So this is the ultimate workout split for athletes. So this channel is actually creating content to solve the problem of people who are athletes who are trying to be able to build more muscle, have more strength, and be able to perform much better in the sport activities they are involved in. So this dude actually creates content on YouTube in the purpose of building an audience. So we can see the first thing we can see in here is it has 589,000 subscribers, which is the audience you already have in this platform. So when we look into the description of this video, what we can see in here, these are links referring to other products and services that can actually help these people get rid of the pain and the problem they are facing by not having enough strength or not being in shape to be able to perform their sporting activities as an athlete. So it's creating content to help solve that problem, at the same time build an audience of people who are interested in solving that problem. So when it gets this audience of people already, it can then refer them to his program. So you can see sign up free for 7 days to our athlete strength training app. We can see try out free strength programs templates, pick up high quality barbell equipment and experience from 2K. This is on ShareSale. So this is actually the person being partnering with other companies where they have access to these tools and services, these products that this audience are going to be needing to be able to be in shape, to lose weight, to have more strength, and to perform much better as an athlete in their respective sport. So if we should click on this link right now, what we're going to get taken to is going to be an affiliate page. Okay, so this link is not currently active, but if it were to be, it's going to take us to the Sarah Share page where we can get more of those tools this person is recommending in his videos. So let's try this others link and see what this person is referring us to from his content. So we can see a common theme in here, which is you have to first of all know the problem and the pain you're trying to help people get rid of, then being an expert or having a knowledge within that topic, then sharing and creating content to attract those people to be part of your audience, and then referring them to tools and services and other products that is going to help them to get rid of those pain, if that makes sense. So we can see this person referring to a peak strength app that can actually help you to get more in shape. So what this product is doing is helping people to lose weight, be in strength, and it was created for athletes that wants to gain more strength and be in shape. So you can see every product was created to solve a problem, and we being affiliates is we being middlemen between the people with the problem and the product that can actually help them solve that problem, if that makes sense. So let's go through more examples and see how this actually works. So this is another example on TikTok. So this is another example in the weight loss and wellness niche. So you can see this person actually created a channel on TikTok where they can create content, and they have 1,015k followers. As you can see, audience, those people are not paying you because they want to pay you. They're paying you because they have access to the audience they need. So what we can do is we have to build this audience first, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how we can do this in a sec. So these are examples. So you can see these people creating content on the internet, and this content in here is to attract these people with the pain of weight loss, people that are struggling to lose weight and they are looking for ways to be able to do that. So this is a way of getting those people attention to get to see them and be in their audience in the first place. Now, people that watch this video are the ones that actually decided to follow this account and become a follower. Now, after people follow this account, the next thing they're going to want to check out on is more resources and tools that can actually help them to solve that problem from this account. So if we should click on this link right now, we're going to get access to a page where it's going to show us more about the products these people are selling right now as an affiliate. So as you can see, when you click on the link in their bio, we're going to get access to this page that refers us to the products they are selling as an affiliate. Now, these people are actually doing something wrong, that they are losing money because they are not first capturing this audience into their email so that they can be able to recommend multiple products in the back end. Now, instead of them promoting all of this product on the front end, what they could have done is create a short information or a short lead magnet that people are going to be interested in to get them into their audience. Then from the back end, they can promote as many of this offer as much as they can possibly can, because people are already within their audience and in their email list where they can actually open their message and read whatever email they're going to be sent directly from this marketer. Now, this is another way to do it anyway. So what we can see in here, this is the different products person is selling. You can see the complete guide to intermediate fasting. You can see say goodbye to belly fat, Organifi green juice. Now these are actually ClickBank products, which is actually a marketplace. And in the part 2 of this series, we're going to talk more about figuring out this product and where you can be able to find this product on the internet and become an affiliate for them. But in this first video, we're going into an intro of how it actually works, an overview of the whole process and your system, so you can understand how people have been able to do this on the internet. So if we should click on this link right now, we're going to get to ClickBank, where we're going to be referred this product if we're going to buy it. And if we do buy it, this person is going to get a commission for referring this product to us. So you can see, enjoy 11 of the world's healthier superfood for daily nutrition and healthy weight loss goal in one delicious morning drink. So this is the product they are currently selling. Now, if we should buy this product, what we're going to get, the person is going to get a commission for being the middleman between us and this product, if that actually makes sense. So I hope that actually makes sense when it comes to the whole system. Another example is going to be working with the make money online and the business opportunity space. So what we can see, this channel was being optimized, this TikTok account was being optimized for the make money and the business opportunity niche, which means the content they're creating is going to be targeted to people who have the problem of finding an online side also or starting their own online business. So this person actually did it right. The content is not showing right now, I don't know where, but if we could check in here, you can see that this is a link to another page where we can capture our email and then be able to send us more marketing promotion, as I've explained earlier in this video. Another example of how you can be able to leverage affiliate marketing is by reviewing products which people can be able to find on Amazon. So this is what this account is all about. So this account, you can see online finds and deals and how you can be able to find products on Amazon. So what it actually does is find products on Amazon and review them on this channel by creating content on how they actually look. And if you're interested in it, it's going to refer you back to the link in this bio, which you can see in here. Now when we click this link, you're going to get access to the page where we can get to check out those products is currently reviewing in this content. So we can see in here, we can pre-order something. This might be one of the products I've reviewed before, or we can go to shop on his target page, or we can go to his Amazon to find the products which he has been reviewing on the internet. So what we can see in here is, as an Amazon associate and earn from qualifying purchases. What that means that he is an affiliate to Amazon, which means he find those products, he review those products, and if you're interested in those products, you can check it out from his link, and when you buy that product, it's going to get a commission percentage for you doing that. So this is actually simple. This is stuff a lot of people are doing it. There are so many ways you can be able to do this, not just in the make money online space. You can do this in the weight loss niche. You can do this in the even the Amazon fan, your hobbies, wherever you are, whatever interest, whatever passion you have. There's currently a product, or whatever pain you're currently facing, there's currently a product solving that for people, and you too can be able to build a profitable online business from that pain and from that problem, if you can be able to stick with the proven strategies that can actually help you do that. All right, so here is a quick summary of how it actually works from the example I just walked you through from the social media platform, on TikTok, on YouTube, how you can be able to do this. So the first thing is that you have to build an audience. So what you actually got from this example is that each of these people already have a following, already have an audience, are already creating content that people are interested in. Now, after building your audience or whatever social media platform, whether Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or even Twitter, all you have to do is a way to be able to get your message out there and to be able to build an audience. And to do this, you have to create content. Now, after creating content, you want to send those traffic into an email list you own, because if you're just sending those traffic to any products randomly on the internet, what you're going to do is that you're going to lose out on a lot of potential sale, because not everybody is going to buy at first. So you want to have a way where you can capture the interested lead and you can nurture them and then monetize them for the future. And to do this, you have to create an automated system that is going to help you do the work 24/7. So you don't have to be on the picture to be able to generate lead and sales. This is why it's called an automated system. So instead of you hoping that people click your link or having to go on DMs and talk to people, you can create a system in advance to help you move the people within your audience that are nurtured into your email list, so you can have more one-on-one communication with them, and then you can be able to show them more of your third-party companies you're in promotion with and be able to make a commission for doing that. So after saving this email, send this traffic, which is just another word for people from this social media platform which you have an audience in. These people are going to be in your list. Now, when they're in your list, what you can then further to do is that you can now start sending more promotions to them on a one-on-one base. Now, instead of depending on you posting on new content on social media platform and then seeing those content and then taking action on those content, which is actually a 50-50 percentage thing, you can increase the order of them seeing your content, seeing your promotion, and actually taking action on it by sending it directly to their inbox with email marketing. And not just that, you can also promote other of your videos and other of your content and channels to those people so that you can nurture them more, because to get people to buy those stuff, they have to know you, like you, and trust you. And this is not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. It's going to get them seeing more of your stuff for them to become more open to you and your recommendation, if that actually makes sense. So this is where building an email automated system is actually one of the best way to go with it, because this is going to save you the time and effort, and it's also going to help you to make money while you sleep. because the system is going to be working for you 24/7. And probably wondering, how do I get access to this automated system? What does it look like, and how can I be able to get into it? I'm going to be explaining in a sec. What you can see in here, this is an example of an automated system or a funnel. So you can either call it a lead magnet or a funnel. So this is actually you giving out free stuff in order to get you people in your audience to stay within you and get into your email list, where you can then create more promotions to them on one-on-one base and send more of your third-party offers to them directly without the need of social media or even working with the algorithm and AI and all of those stuff. So what you can see in here, this is actually called a lead magnet and a landing page. This is you giving stuff out to your audience for completely free in order to help them solve their problem. So in this lead magnet, this is actually an example, a personal example. You can see this is a lead magnet to help people solve the problem of generating lead and sales to their business. So you can see, are your offers being seen by your targeted customers? So this is the problem that people are facing who have chosen to build an online business, but they are not getting the lead and sales in their business. They are getting minimal visibility, inconsistent lead flow, inconsistent sales. Now I'm showing them how I was able to help. This is a student to make over 14K in 30 days with this online business, and I was able to make over 4K in 30 days with my online business. And this is actually showing you how you too can be able to get started to solve your lead generation and your traffic problem, so you can also start making sales on the internet. Now people who are already within my audience, when they see this stuff, they're going to take action within it. And when you click in here to sign up for it, you're going to get to see that you have to submit your first name and an email. When you do this, you're going to get access to the content, which is a free training that's going to help you solve that problem. And at the same time, you're going to become more nurtured to me and my business, because now I'm building more trust with you by actually giving you something for free. And this is why the automated system is very, very, very powerful. And the crazy thing about this is that it works for you 24/7. And once you set this, it's set. You don't have to do it every single time. And this is why when I was going through those examples, a lot of people do not have the system set up for them, and they are mostly hoping on luck and try and error to be able to get more people to buy their stuff. But the best way to do it is actually creating systems like this that is going to help you to capture those lists from your audience, those followers, those friends from your audience on social media platform into your own list, where you can send message to them directly and you can get them to check out your offer. Now, if these people do not buy from this lead magnet directly, I can send more content to them, I can show them more things to nurture them, and I can be able to convert this lead into sale, even though it's not now, maybe in the next 30 days or the next 90 days or even 6 months or a year from now. But people are already within my list and they are seeing my promotion, and that's what changed the games when it comes to automation system. So this is an example of automation system, and in the series, maybe the third part of the series, we're going to be talking about how you too can be able to create something like this. And also there's going to be a video right now that's going to show you exactly how you can also do something like this, leveraging system.io for completely free. So be sure to check out that, so you too can also create an automated system that is going to help you make money while you sleep. When it comes to making sales and making money with affiliate marketing, there is a key important thing that actually determines your success or not. And that was something that I was solving in the page I just walk you through right now, and that is called traffic. And traffic is just another word for people, because these products and services need people who are going to be interested in them. And if we do not have access to these people, we cannot be able to make a commission, because it's purely on commission based, which means if you do not see anything, you're not going to earn anything. And this is actually one of the things that make it a lot fun, because there is no limit to how much you can earn, because you are in charge of how much you can earn, if that makes sense. Now, the thing to notice is that there are billions of people on various social media platforms right now. Like, you can go on Facebook, you can go on TikTok, you can go on YouTube. There are people surfing those platforms, trying to get entertainment, trying to solve their pain, or trying to get their desired outcome, wherever that might be. Now, when it comes to traffic, there are actually two ways we can be able to get access to this traffic. You can either pay for it, which is what we call the paid ads and the paid traffic, or you can work your butt off for it for completely free. So how exactly does this stuff work? Let's dive into it in a sec. So the first thing we want to talk about is the paid strategy. So when we're working with the paid strategy, the first thing you can notice in here is you. So you are the middleman, you're the affiliate between this company and the audience they need. So when you're paying for traffic, you're trying to first of all build your audience, because once you have your audience, you can be able to refer more products to those third-party companies easily. But without having an audience, you cannot be able to do this. And there are two ways to get an audience. You can either pay to get an audience, or you can work for free to get an audience. So in the first case of paying for it, the first thing you're going to need is you. Then you're going to need the content, which is going to be solving those problems for those people, or addressing a common pain they're currently facing that they need help in solving, if that makes sense. Now, after figuring out the content, which might be video, might be written form, it might be whatever got you, whatever means of communication you want to use to get to those people, to get them to see that they need to take action right now, they need to change their pain, and they need to be able to get to the solution that they want with you and the company partnering with as an affiliate. But then you need the ad budget, which is the money you're going to be spending to the social media platform in order to get your content ahead of everybody else, so you can get more of those people to see your stuff, and then they can become part of your audience. As I said earlier, the traffic is just in order for people, visibility, and people who are interested in that product or services. Now, when you create content, you have ad budgets which you're going to be spending to this platform. Then you can choose any social media platform, because there are people hanging on Facebook, there are people on Instagram, there are people on YouTube, there are people on TikTok, there are people on Twitter. So you cannot be able to say that there's no people, because traffic is everywhere. You just have to know and have a system on how you can actually get them into your world, if that makes sense. So after paying the social media platform, then you want to work with the automated system so you can make more from your buck. Because if you should pay this platform and just start driving this traffic to those third parties company, you're going to waste a lot of money, and you're going to miss out on a lot of sales opportunity that is going to take place in the nearest future. So this is why we want to create this automated system, so you don't have to keep on working every day to open and praying someone is going to be interested. You can have a system that can predictably attract, nurture, and monetize your audience into sales for you, either with affiliate marketing or selling your own digital product, if that makes sense. Now, with the automated system you already know about, after capturing this email, we can then be able to nurture people more, send them mail marketing offers from other third-party companies we might be working with, and even get them to our channels and other platforms where we can also grow our audience in here. And then we can further proceed to send them to the third-party company, and if they should purchase, we're going to make a commission for doing that. Now, on second hand, which is using free traffic, which is something I'm all about in this channel, and why you want to subscribe if you haven't done that yet, because free traffic is actually one of the greatest assets you can get started as a newbie, because you don't have to spend any dime into making it work. Now, the examples I've walked you through so far, those were free traffic. They were creating free content on TikTok. They were creating free content on YouTube to be able to get their ideal customer to see them and become part of their audience. So the same thing you can do. The difference between the paid and the free strategy is that the paid strategy is much faster, in the sense that you're paying for those visibility, so they're going to prioritize your content above every other person else. Now, when we're talking about the free traffic strategy, you're not paying for this, which means you have to create really good content that is going to help the people within that platform to really solve their problems, so that they want to stick around your audience and become part of your brand. And this is where you can now be able to forward those people into your email system, where you can continue the process of monetizing them, nurturing them, and getting them to be able to buy from your third-party company or even your personal product, depending on the route you decide to take. So these are the simple system. The free traffic system is just that you don't have to pay for it, but it's going to take you a bit of time to get used to the platform, to become an authority, and to finally build an audience within those platforms, if that actually makes sense. So these are the two systems, guys, to be able to generate lead and sales. So far we've talked about what exactly is affiliate marketing, how it works, the system and structure. We've gone through examples of the people doing this stuff, different channels, different platforms, different interests, and different passion, and how they have been able to monetize their audience with affiliate marketing. Right now, the next question is going to be, how do you get started with all of this? It's awesome. You've got to understand your interest and your passion, but how exactly do I get started with this theory? In a sec, I'm going to walk you through that. So far, you've got to understand what exactly is affiliate marketing and how it works. And if you're probably wondering, how do you get started? So I'm going to be recommending one of the beginner-friendly programs out there. And the crazy thing about this is that it costs just $7 for you to get access to a product that can give you access to one link that can make you up to 7 income stream. And with the OLSP system, you're going to get access to all of the trainings you're going to need to get started in building your own audience, and how you can actually start monetizing it by actually having access to products and programs that can actually help you do it. So if you'd be interested in being able to start your own online business without breaking bank, or even having to spend thousands of dollars into trainings, you can be able to get started with just $7 right now with the OLSP system, and you can get started on your way to making as much as your first 1K on the internet, and even up to 17K like these people are doing right now. These are all people within the community who are leveraging this strategy and system I've been walking you through so far to be able to change their game, to be able to quit an 9-to-5 job, to be able to retire and live a life of true freedom on the internet, all from actually investing into themselves and choosing to learn the skill set of being able to recommend other people's products and mastering digital marketing on the internet. So if you want to join us in this community and also be the next success story in making your next 10K, your next 17K, your next 30 grand on the internet, and even $500, be sure to check the link in the comments to be able to join us and actually get started crushing it on the internet with affiliate marketing. Now this is going to be a 6-part series. In the next week, we're going to talk about how you can be able to find some of the most profitable affiliate offers on the internet so that you too can also get started with this. Now if you want to get started with the make money online and the business opportunity space, the OLSP system is the perfect program for you, because it's going to show you all of the detailed strategies and systems that you can actually implement today to start making your first C in the next 24 hours. Like a lot of people have done it in the program and people are still doing it, and you can become the next success story in this program. Now if you want to figure out, if you want to work with other niche, maybe in the weight loss niche, the health niche, your hobbies, Amazon and all of this stuff, be sure to stick true to the next episode of the series next week, where you're going to get access to you can find that in the most profitable places to find offers on the internet to promote as an affiliate, because this is a business of trust, and if you're promoting products that is not working, you're going to lose your credibility and you're going to make much on the internet. So guys, thanks for staying. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe and share your thoughts and share this content to people that you feel is going to need it also, and I'll see you in another one.